Hello people, I'm gonna talk about Pokemon Rumble for the WiiWare whatchamacallit thingy. And if you're not interested in this, I don't care because I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I like this. I like this game. Actually, I like it for $15. I wish it was less, but still. It costs 1,500 Wii points on the freaking Wii thing. You know, you buy stuff from there. And pretty much it has the same little dudes from Pokemon Ranch. You run around and do the same repetitive thing the whole freaking time. So down yonder, you got your little facilities. You know, there's your freaking Pokemon collection, your information. You get different moves from that Shulululu thing. And there are 6 different places you can go to get different Pokemon. Then there's the boss place. And here's a collection of Pokemon I have. You get them when you go through the little different areas. Look, I have Shiny Rattata and whatchamacallit, Spearow down there. Not like it matters, can't transfer them to your game or anything, it's just on the game, and it makes it sort of interesting. The ones in gray are ones I've seen but haven't caught, and yeah, they're the same as Pokemon Ranch sprite things, but you gotta do a lot more with them than you can in Pokemon Ranch, except blow them up with a burst ball, which is hilarious, but still. So, you get these different Pokemon, you can switch them out by, like, pressing A. I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game. Yeah, you can just switch to whatever you want. The ones in different colors have different abilities, sort of like different nature-y things that boost them. And you get 2 different attacks. This is Shaman's, Seed Flare, and also Hidden Power Psychic. And there's my Bidoof, and Bidoof is win. And I unlocked this Bidoof and that Blastoise and pretty much the things by inputting the different codes you can get from sites like Cerebi is where I got mine. So, pretty much you just go through the different places, own all the Pokemon, take the money they crap out, and sometimes pick them up if they flop over dead. That's how it works. And yes, Bidoof can attack Ghost-type Pokemon with Super Fang or Hyper Fang or whatever, I don't know, and you just run away. You can just walk away, But it gets sort of repetitive. There's a Honchkrow, you try to kill that and take it, but you don't get a 100% chance like that the Pokemon will flop over dead if it's one you haven't seen yet. But there I go, get a Chingling, okay, it'll sort of look like it got dizzy if you can actually pick it up. I'm just sweeping through these because the stages are very easy, but they're still fun. You can own Bronzong. Type differences do matter when it comes to, like, you know, hitting Bronzong with a normal attack. I won't do Bronzor, my bad. But, yeah, they do matter. And if I was to use, what's that one physically thing? Then, yeah, it would decrease your attack and special defense, superpower. And when you die, you have 3 lives, well, 3 different Pokemon you can choose from, and you can switch at any time to try to keep them alive. But here's Blastoise, and I'm just doing Earthquake, and yes, Earthquake hits all the flying Pokemon. That was Aquatail right there. So pretty much you just sweep through all these different courses, picking up every single Pokemon you think you can get, then you get to a boss. Is this dramatic? I don't know. It cranks up, roll slow like. Can you guess what Pokemon it is? It normally relates to the region, but sometimes it's legendaries, like the 3 legendary birds in like the first level, the 3 fully evolved starters. And you can't evolve Pokemon in this, which makes sense because you have to have more Pokemon per region area. And pretty much you try to own that big boss. And this freaking Bronzong must have Heat Proof and Levitate, since I don't know, like Earthquake isn't doing nothing to it, but whatever, you can't really tell. It'll hit you, you'll die, run around, try not to die, and yeah, like I said, you can switch at any time if you're dying to a Pokemon that's full health. You can switch to any Pokemon you want. There is no limit to how many Pokemon you have. And yes, their power levels are like 1,000, like in the 1,000s right now, which I don't know, I'm sort of far, but not really. And yes, you can use Toxic on poison types. Just like this. It's like, whatever, badly poisoned, do whatever like you want. So, yeah, whatever, just, you know, it sort of defies logic, especially with the power. Like, when I started the game, I'm like, whoa, was that a level 50 Metapod? But it's like, no, what? And then it started exceeding level 100. I'm like, oh, it must be just the power. So now I'm trying to kill this thing with my Charizard. I'm confused. You get status inflicted all over you. Confusion really doesn't do much. You just can't aim worth crap. And some of these attacks that your Pokemon learn are so freaking useless, and like, I don't know, like Sludge Bomb, you have to aim that thing, and you have to bite with these teeth that are in front of your face that don't make sense, but there are some really, really broken attacks. For example, Leech Seed. You can Leech Seed 10 different Pokemon, just walk away, they will all die, and you will get your health back. But anyway, so this Bronzong died, and then it's like diddle diddle diddle. Okay, so you cleared it. Who cares? And so yeah, you pick up the money. You can escape now. So you were trapped, and there's the Bronzong dead. Wow. So I actually got the boss from that level, which is like really rare. Normally you don't. Yeah. So woo, I totally didn't know that happened. So yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt if you want to get like a Dragonite boss or something like that, and you have to like go fight the boss over and over. Then this is the best part. You get to see the Pokemon you quote unquote befriended, more like knocked on their butts and then touched them and picked them up and made them your little minions. So it's all glitching out, and there's your most powerful one. It glows, and yeah, the ones in different colors have different abilities, yada yada yada. So yeah, their abilities aren't that great. It's like, this one takes less damage from this one blah blah blah. So now I'm going to use my awesome new Bronzong and go into the Battle Royale, which is sort of like the boss level, which is sort of really not fun. So it's like, here's your Pokemon, you have to have one with power 1200 or higher. That's a Rampardos, that's a Bastiodon, that's a, I don't know, it's a mystery, that's a, you can probably guess for yourself. So you go into here, there are some bosses, you gotta fight them. So you have a time limit, but every time you kill a wild Pokemon, they crap out like a 5-second time up thing. So more or less, you just have to worry about not dying. You're never ever gonna run out of time. Like, I swear, you're never gonna run out of time. So I'm trying to use like some attack and it sucks. So I die. And now I'm going to Blastoise, which has Earthquake. Pretty much the attacks that have a really wide range are really useful. And so I'm just gonna go around blasting with Blastoise, you know, killing them Magnetons, picking up the time. I'm not in any hurry to pick up the time. As you can see, I already have like over a minute accumulated. No, right now it's like almost to like a minute and a half. So there's really no problem with the time. Just run away. Oh my gosh, it's the bosses! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! And they're on fire! Oh my gosh! Why are they on fire? Oh my gosh! And so, yeah, I have pretty much like a 4 times advantage against these things with the Earthquake. So I'm just running away. You know, the Pokemon will fight each other, like the stupid little ones that you have to kill. At the side, it says how many Pokemon you have left to kill, like 31 right now. And you just run away, you get paralyzed, it sucks, and you just run away, keep using Earthquake. It's really repetitive, but yeah, it's really satisfying. And to do it with like someone else is like a lot more satisfying, because you can compete with them during normal things and like see who can like kill the most Pokemon. You just go in the middle of a bunch of Metapod and go like, Earthquake, bam, and like all of them die, and you're like, awesome. And so, yeah, it's sort of fun. Oh my gosh, Mortar's on fire, oh my gosh. What's that thing? Electivire's on fire! So, more bosses that I also have the advantage against, since they have Aqua Tail and stuff like that. So, more running away and using Earthquake, because if you die, it sucks. And try not to die. And, I'm not gonna spoil many more of the bosses. These were sort of lame. I'm just saying, okay, fine, spoilers. There's one level, where it's like all the Rotom forms, and that was like freaky, and I died so many times. But another thing that sucks about this game, the one thing that sucks the most about this game, is that it does not include every Pokemon. I mean, you may say, oh well, they have plenty of Pokemon there, who's even gonna play it that much? But it just sucks to not be able to see them and play with them, because right now, it's all the Kanto ones, and all the Sinnoh ones, plus the random Kanto ones they thrown in there. So it's pretty much the Pokedex from Sinnoh and Kanto, and that's it. There are no Johto Pokemon, no Hoenn Pokemon whatsoever. Like, and here's the story mode. You are one step closer to becoming the champion. And that's it, okay? So if you want to play Pokemon Rumble, play it, play the demo, see if you like it, and buy it. I don't know. It's good enough.